So a busy few weeks ahead for Sajid Javid. Well, that was Justin Rowlett there speaking about the developments in the UK's relationship with India in terms of trade. But of course, another country that's crucial to Britain's economy is the United States, as is to all economies worldwide. Well, amid global uncertainty, the US labour market has beaten expectations by creating some 287,000 new jobs in the month of June. Let's cross over to Samir Hussain, who's in New York for. And Samir, after those disappointing jobs numbers that we had in May, this very strong number, actually much better than many were expecting.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Alice. I mean, if you put the two months side by side, you have May, that was really dismal jobs numbers. And then you have the month of June, where you see the labor market really came roaring back, adding 287,000 jobs. And to put that in perspective, you know, many analysts were expecting somewhere in the range of 180,000 jobs. So, you know, what this does is it really sort of shrugs off any sort of hesitancy when people saw those really poor job results for the month of May. There were worries about, you know, possible slowdown in the labor market, also worries of a possible U.S. recession. But such a strong jobs report has really eased those fears. And it's quite clear when you look at how U.S. markets are trading. They're up almost by 1%, so almost really shrugging off the losses that we've seen as a result of the Brexit vote.
Yeah, it's a welcome relief, isn't it, after what many are now referring to as the May blip. But when we dig a little bit deeper into the numbers, Samira, wage growth, that actually remained fairly tepid, didn't it? Rising by just 0.1% in June from the month before. However, earnings 2.6% higher compared with June of last year. A big question globally now is, what do these figures mean for projections about interest rate hikes?
Well, look, you know, it seems pretty clear based on the language used by the Federal Reserve that there is not going to be an interest rate hike for quite a while. They had already signaled that you're going to see a very slow, gradual increase to interest rates. That was in a pre-Brexit world. Post-Brexit, we can expect something even slower. But the point that you raised about wages, that's really important to look at, because that's something that the Federal Reserve has been looking at very closely. And we've heard in comments from the head of the U.S. Federal Reserve, Janet Yellen, that they want to see more significant wage increases. Whether or not that meets the bar, you know, that is up to the Fed policymakers to decide. But, you know, just looking at that kind of an increase, it doesn't seem to be as much of an increase as they would like to see.